Hey friends, how's it going? It's about 4:30 on the East Coast, and I got some memes to go over, some important information about what's going on in the news today. I have some decodings from Anons, and I also have a SerialBrain2 post that I wanted to go over. So just gonna touch on some certain things just to kind of move throughout what's been going on since we have no queue. This stuff is still important. I mean, the news still goes on. A lot of information is still coming out. We just don't have our insider at the moment, but I'm here to bring you some things that I find interesting, and I hope you do too. If you are new to this channel, would you please click that blue bell to get notifications? I am shadow banned. I always reiterate that because I really am. Some people say I'm not. I know that I am because people tell me and people show me proof that I am. So, let's go ahead and hop into this. This is a true reporting. So I want to take you onto these memes and some other just articles, some snippets that I wanted to show you guys. So I hear a lot of talk about this Sky event, and I think everyone's still up in the air about all of it, but right here, this Anon post, Sky event, fell for it, anonymous, and this is on the 25th, so about 3 days ago. Executive order treason, Sky event Q. JFK, where we go one, we go all, JFK. So we go further down, the so-called leaks coming out of the White House. Leakers are traitors and cowards. That was from May 14th. Then again, May 14th, ZTE, that's regarding the Chinese phones that they gave to the cabal, that they were thinking that they were off the grid, but in reality they were played and they have all information. And then down here it says May 10th, there will come a day where they cannot walk safely down the street. Sky event. So, does that tell me what Sky event means? No, not really, but it's still very interesting because we're just hearing a lot about it lately. And does this have something to do with, like, I don't know, like extraterrestrials or something? Or what is this whole Sky event? Is the sky going to open up and then reveal us something? Is this the Great Awakening? I mean, who knows? One can wonder, right? Then we see here hook, line, and sinker. When I first saw the Q drop referencing the upcoming North Korean summit in China a few weeks ago with the PIC, my immediate thought was, why are we broadcasting the meeting place in advance? Very dangerous. Like that, because Trump never broadcasts or tells things before they're happening. He doesn't want to telegraph everything before it happens. Very dangerous to me. It didn't make any sense. Then yesterday, when hearing about the cancellation, it got me really thinking in terms of my first response, and that's when the pieces started to fit. Public timeline: the North Korea United States summit is a proposed meeting between the leaders of North Korea and the United States, originally set for June 12, 2018 in Singapore. Then the White House confirmed the planned meeting between President Donald Trump and Chairman Kim Jong-un on March 8th. On May 24th, though, which is 4 days ago, the U.S. officially backed out of the summit. What if the whole event was a ploy to use McMaster's to leak the location back in March, knowing the cabal would use the ZTE phones to make assassination plans, unaware that the White Hats intercepted the phones before they were shipped, thus thwarting the plan for secrecy? Right. I mean, obviously there's something behind that. It's not just they didn't get along. This was all planned with North Korea, China, or South Korea, and America. If we look at the Q drops along with POTUS tweets with the theory in mind, we can connect the dots. March 8th, summit confirmed. March 15th, rumors swirl McMaster's out. Remember, the planning would have been taken place for months prior to his release. April 19th, Q drops. Executive orders on treason, JFK reference, and 5 minutes later. May 2nd, the big reveal. Pallets, Apple, China picks, direct communication. So yeah, that's the big reveal, where the pallets of the phones were being delivered at the tarmac. May 4th, first trip. Think Sky event. Update, confirmation, direct communication. So think Sky event, first trip. Maybe so. Second trip, May 8th, think Sky event, update, confirmation. Direct communications, May 10th. Q drop, Sky event, and pick. Just in case they didn't get it yet, NSA military has it all. They will not be safe walking down the street. May 13th and 14th, ZTE POTUS tweets specifically mentioning leaks, traitors in the White House, and their eventual demise. Bottom line, the whole Sky event was to lure the cabal to plot assassination of POTUS, along with Kim Jong-un. Questioning, sorry. So on the ZTE phones, so NSA military can have recent conversations involving treason, assassination attempts on the head of the state. That way they can bring that to court. And that, my friends, will be the coffin, or the nail in the coffin. This is the tweet, obvious, or the Q post, executive order, treason, update, read, study the executive orders, learn, Sky event. Commander-in-Chief. I like that picture. I wanted to show you guys because this is who it is, man. This is what it's all about. Is this guy? He's literally saving America, and I really pray for him every night. Another person that is extremely woke, extremely in the know of things is Roseanne Barr. Pedos. This is from 2 days ago. Roseanne Barr says pedos and their agents are now arresting those who oppose them in England. Free Tommy Robinson. I think we all know about the Tommy Robinson situation where he was trying to expose, I think, extreme Muslims that were doing a lot of pedophilia and trying to marry minors and this kind of thing. Maybe even a pedophile ring. And when he did expose this, they locked him up, not these Muslims, these extreme Islamists. And then he got the holy hell beat out of him. He's probably going to die in prison. Let's be honest. He was sentenced to like a year, I believe, in prison. And this guy is this, he's just trying to expose things. And they are not having it over there. They don't do this over there. Just be thankful you live in America if you do. Again, Memorial Day, thank you for those who really gave everything. I am in debt to you, and God bless you. Even you guys, this goes to you too, that are serving now. I truly respect you. I really do. This is from Liz Crokin. Right here, if the royal family and the British government aren't involved in the rape, torture, and sex trafficking of kids, then why is it illegal to report on pedophile rings there? Referring back to Tommy Robinson. Tommy Robinson imprisonment should tell you all you need to know. Exactly. Silence. They want to silence because they are part of it, and it's all coming out. Then we see this meme here. We can't trust the government to go after pedophiles when pedophiles run the government. And that is exactly true. And in the background, we see Comet Ping Pong. And we all know that story. That's where it all began, right? For me, at least. The state of Britain in 2018. If you systematically rape thousands of white girls, the police look away. If you report on the rapes, the police immediately throw you in a jail. Oh, and they also ban any media from reporting that Tommy is in jail. This is tyranny. So, yeah. We go here to this. This is get ready for the fake news to run these pictures from 2014. First photos of separated migrant children at holding facility. So they're basically in dog kennels. This is so sickening. Here's some more that were coming out. If you want to take a look at this. So this is the first glimpse of immigrant children at holding facility. It's basically a prison. Jesus Lord. So we'll go to this real quick. A picture of 2 Sunday mornings, courtesy of Ivanka Trump, courtesy of real Donald Trump's new deterrent immigration policy. We are better than this, America. And then these pictures, right? They are attributing this ICE photo with Trump and it was Obama 2014. Twitter is on fire about this, and it really is. It really is. They're serious, man. This stuff's going to come out. It's going to blow up in Obama's face. Seriously. So we go here. Why did Trump have to get rid of this criminal that he's talking about, Schneiderman, New York Attorney General, because of this sexual predator was protecting this sexual predator. The first domino just fell. Who's next? Harvey Weinstein to surrender, face criminal charges in New York sexual assault case, sources say. Eric Prince, NYPD ready to make arrests in Anthony Weiner case. New York Post. Look up in the sky. He's a perv. He's a slave. It's a sex cult. Superman actress arrested for trafficking. So exactly, because this, if you go to my most recent upload, that podcast, I talk all about this. That was completely decoded. It was broken down as to why, and it's just saying that if Harvey Weinstein is a civilian, or not a civilian, but if he is a resident of California, why is he being flown all the way to the Southern District of New York? Because they have made, Trump has done this, and possibly Rudy Giuliani have made that district ready. They've set the stage for it to get fair trials, and they're trying to get this guy, Harvey Weinstein. They had to get rid of Schneiderman to set the stage, right, to get a good judge in there, good, to make a fair trial for the white hats, because the DOJ, FBI, all of this stuff is all of these 3-letter agencies are so corrupt, along with the court system. You have to get a good judge in there that's going to be honest, and that will be able to prosecute these people, throw them in prison for the rest of eternity. So that's why he was flown to New York City. That's the whole movement of this. This is all they have to do. Remember, they have to clean up these 3-letter agencies and the court systems to get any progress. That's why everyone was impatient. Q&O, this was one of the biggest Q posts. He was saying, listen, I know a lot of people are getting impatient, but they had to clean up these areas before they could get fair trials out there, because if they didn't, it would all go to waste. They would have groomed judges that wouldn't allow these people to be prosecuted. It's a big deal, and now it's already starting. It's already starting. Got to do something about these missing children grabbed by the perverts. Too many incidents. Fast trial, death penalty. So this is from October 2012. He knew about it then, right? Go to this tweet right here. So it says, fake news began with mainstream media trying to discredit Pedogate. They lost control, and fake news became synonymous with MSM. CNN are literally pedophile protectors. Their strategy now is to accuse POTUS what they are guilty of. Sick. This will backfire again. Accidental red pilling. So CNN analyst tweets article suggesting Trump could be running a child sex trafficking ring. So this is all they do. They mirror. They just point the finger of what they're guilty of. So again, this is just backfiring. Accidental red pilling is all it is, because more people are going to start looking into this pedophile stuff, and all the stuff is on them, right? All these pedophiles and stuff are against them. So, somebody sent me this. It was somebody actually sent this to real Donald Trump, smashing the idols of the cabal since 1980. God bless America. Hashtag God bless President Trump. Hashtag true reporting. sent to the president. This was back on 4/25, so about a month ago. Very cool. I didn't want to put your name out there, but yeah, thank you for sending that to my president, our president, right? Very cool. Very, very cool. So you know who you are if you're still watching me and TRU reporting. I really appreciate that. That really put a smile on my face. So we can go to this right here, 4 more picks, and then we'll get into Serial Brain. Where are the children? This is huge. So this is from yesterday. Where are the children is trending. The left is going to accidentally red pill millions on Pizzagate. We should help them out. At some point they will discover the report was from 2008 through 2014 and the Obama administration covered up whistleblower complaints. Absolutely true. And I can show you that article, what they're talking about. All right, so this is another one, and it says General Flynn follows Anonymous. We are an army, we are a legion, we do not forgive, we do not forget, expect us. You were given everything you need right at the beginning. Q drop 1332. And that 1332 post is this right here. Fellow patriots, what you're about to learn should not only scare you, but intensify your resolve to take back control. Freedom. The information that will be becoming public will further demonstrate the criminal and corruptive and pure evil abuse of power that the Hussein administration undertook in joint efforts with domestic and foreign dignitaries. The snowball has begun to roll. There is no stopping it now. D5. Stay the course and trust the plan. Protective measures are in place. Remain brave. We knew this day would come. Where we go one, we go all. United we stand worldwide. We fight conspiracy. No more Q. So pretty remarkable. Anyone that believes WikiLeaks over Q is either a disinformation troll or is woefully ignorant. Woefully. So you see a lot of these other channels, these other truthers are really pushing this. I saw them coming out with it not too long ago. Maybe, I think it was yesterday, last night they were talking about it. So be wary of who you follow and who you trust, just like Q says, because a lot of people are bought and paid for. That I can bet on that. Just bet on it. I definitely wanted to show you what they were referring to about the about this 2008-2014. Gotta show you this, guys. About Hussein and how all of this is coming crashing down. This is really getting pushed out into the public. Let's see. This is what they're speaking about. Obama administration placed children with human traffickers, report says. And the Obama administration, I'll share a little bit with you. So it says the Obama administration failed to protect thousands of Central American children who have flooded across the U.S. border since 2011, leaving them vulnerable to traffickers and to abuses at the hands of the government-approved caretakers, and Senate investigation has found. So yeah, the Office of Refugee Resettlement and Agency of the Department of Health and Human Services failed to do proper background checks of adults who claimed the children, allowed sponsors to take custody of multiple unrelated children, and regularly placed children in homes without visiting the locations, according to a 56-page investigative report released on Thursday. So yeah, this is what they're referring to. The boys were among... This is like 125,000 unaccompanied minors who have surged into the United States since 2011, fleeing violence and unrest in Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador. It is intolerable that human trafficking, modern-day slavery, could occur in our own backyard, Portman said in a written statement. What makes the Marion cases even more alarming is that a U.S. government agency was responsible for delivering some of the victims into the hands of their abusers. So this came out... I mean, this came out like years ago, right? 2016. So this is what they're referring back to, how this is going to blow up in their face. So yeah, that is insane that Obama administration placed children with human traffickers on purpose. Don't make it sound like he accidentally did this, that they slipped through the cracks. No, this was on purpose. This was on purpose. Trust me, we all know this to be fact. Let's see how long this is. 2033. I'm probably going to end it there and then make another one to deal with that North Korea. Let me just see how long this is real quick. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do this for you because it's pretty cool. So North Korea, relax. Trump is in control and the hunt for the Red October riddle is solved. Let's talk about North Korea. We have Q's board. Confusion should be out of our system. You heard Trump pulled out of the summit with North Korea. Okay, you heard MSM being very vocal about it. Okay, then your question should be, why were they so silent about it before Trump pulled out? Q1257 post. Why are North Korean developments receiving worldwide praise? We endure. Q. Next question. Why would the North Korean free hostages Why would they free hostages before making things difficult? Wouldn't it be more logical to play hard to get first and free the hostages when things are stabilized? Next question. Why right after the announcement of the coming summit between the U.S. and North Korea is North Korea accused of hacking the U.S. sanctioned database? Why would they hack a database that would be of no relevance after the summit? Let's take a look at the statement of the North Korean mission at the United Nations. All right, so amazing. The U.S. delegates at the UN deny having made any of the accusations. Then who made them? Welcome to the deep state. Did you detect in this statement any sign of violent opposition or will from the North Korean authorities to withdraw from the current diplomatic progress? No. To the contrary, they are warning about hostile forces manipulating plots to demonize North Korea and derail the detent process. North Korea is signaling that forces hostile to Trump to the diplomatic process have now engaged in sabotage. Since this hacking nonsense did not get traction, the deep state hostile forces tried again and activated Mockingbird MSM that chanted in unison the following on April 16, 2018. So we can check this out. So this is what the MSM was just running their mouth about. North Korea threatens to call off summit meeting with Trump. North Korea threatens to cancel summit over U.S.-South Korea military air exercises. North Korea threatens to reconsider Trump summit. So, yeah. Despite all this craziness, Trump seems to signal he is not aware there were problems. So we'll check here. Trump, we'll see if North Korea summit is on after Kim's threat to cancel. So, and of course, we, the Q readers, we know better. Q1378, North Korea news today equals fake. When I was a kid, I had a friend, his name was Frank. Every time he would borrow my bike, he would return it with some kind of damage. So what did I do to preserve my bike? I would invent an imaginary damage every time he tried to borrow it again. Oh, I am sorry, Frank. I have a flat tire today, or well, today the chain needs to be fixed, or oh my God, Frank, can you believe it? The handlebar needs to be changed. This is what Trump is doing here. Hey, Deep State, this is already broken. You can't break it any further. I can hear Trump from here calling Kim Jong-un saying, okay, this is what we will do. Let's make them believe all this is broken so we can peacefully do what we have to do behind the scenes. You'll be able to peacefully coordinate with China and South Korea on remaining institutional and commercial details, while I will be quietly working with the UN on sanctions. When we are done, we will come up with a new date. Far-fetched, I have written about it twice in previous posts. You did not know Trump has been communicating secretly with Kim Jong-un under the radar for ages. It's right here. North Korea has not conducted a missile test since November 2017, and has promised not to do so through our meetings. I believe they will honor that commitment. I swear Trump is killing me here. Ha ha ha. Keep putting out clues he has already met to talk and talked with Kim. You want another proof? Sure, right here. I'm not going to play the video. So relax and enjoy the show. Now let's talk about the now famous Hunt for Red October puzzle. Yes, it's related to North Korea. I will show you how. The puzzle starts at Q158, where Q, for the first time, enigmatically says, Hunt for the Red October. The post started a long conversation with the Anons who are trying to find a rational explanation for the cryptic message. As you can see, we deduce from this exchange that the Hunt for the Red October was over between Q168 and Q679, causing the word hunt to be dropped in the post coming after Q79. Walking around Q's board, this is what we find. Analyze carefully. So, yeah, let's go here. So, looks like these are all Russian names, and we see red. We also the word red. All within October. These are Tony Podesta, Edward Kofi, Jeff Booth, a lot of people, Jeffrey T. Slovan. These are all CEOs of major companies. Other October resignations: factories in 21 countries, Great Naples YMCA, children and teens, improve the nation's health while being PepsiCo India beverage company uses robot Vera to interview humans for positions, abnormal number of pedophilia. What did that say? That's crazy. There's a huge number of pedophilia cases among executives. Tracking down pedophilia. Singapore-based Hussein, 29 million, no name. Ridiculous. Mental illness, too. Houston, Texas-based, one of the nation's top 3 psychiatric hospitals, according to U.S. News and World Report, treats individuals with complex mental illness, including severe mood, personality, anxiety, and addictive disorders since 1925. So there you have it. The Hunt for the Red October was about hunting of major players in the international pedophile ring, centered on the Red Cross and leading to their resignation in October. I have separated the all-star bad players from the others. Happy hunting. The use of international aid infrastructure to conduct criminal activities is something Q hinted at in previous posts. In Q252, he says Red Cross is corrupt and used as a piggy bank. Future topic. In Q253 and Q257, we see how the Red Cross is used by bad actors as an international communication platform, same type of communications as in the MEMES post. In Q258, Q uncovers the link between North Korea, Hussein, the Red Cross, and children. We already knew the link between North Korea and nuclear weapons. Now let's focus on Q29. North Korea is not being run by Kim. He's an actor in the play who is the director. This is key to understand. Just like Iran, North Korea is a hostage of the deep state. The model is simple: control a small group of people through blackmail and threat to their personal security, who in turn control the country through dictatorship. Then, using the international and aid infrastructure, import nuclear and military grade technologies that would be used as leverage for future negotiations, should they be needed, and for security for human trafficking. Confirmation. In this article, we learn the United States provided North Korea over $1.3 billion in assistance, mostly food aid and energy assistance between 1995 and 2008. Now read Q239. What if North Korea had miniature nuke payload delivery in 2004? What if North Korea had ICBM capability since 2009? Coincidence? This tweet showing Trump's frustration about U.S. aid to North Korea is very telling. Trump knew what was going on. You see the picture now? Trump has successfully worked with Kim Jong-un and the President Xi to defeat the deep state in North Korea and free the country. The deep state is now trying to derail the process, inventing whatever can contribute to altering the public's perception of North Korea, but it is too late. Q1243. Why was Armenia mentioned recently? Clowns losing control. Q1244. Like North Korea, they have been freed. Assets on the ground. You now see the dominoes. You now see why Iran is next. You now see why Merkel, Macron, and others are doing whatever they can to preserve the deep state, Iran deal, and why Trump will never go back. Let's listen to Trump after he withdrew for the summit of Kim Jong-un. Let's listen until 125. I'll post this description if you want to listen to it. He says, I've spoken to General Mattis and on the Joint Chiefs of Staff and our military, which is by far the most powerful anywhere in the world. That has been greatly enhanced recently, as you all know, is ready if necessary. What do you think Trump is talking about here? Trump is talking to Obama in a deep state. The military you tried to destroy before you left is not the same anymore. I have enhanced it, and now it has the capabilities you are not aware of. I am ready to deal with your group should you try anything against North Korean people who are now under my protection. The summit will happen, and when I'm done, I will meet you in Tehran. Q1245. Think Saudi Arabia. Order is important. Saudi Arabia, North Korea, Armenia, Iran, any other rogue nuclear states. Define hostage, define protection. Who is protected by rogue nuclear state? Trust the plans. So there you go. That is the podcast for today. I will link all this stuff in the description below. If you found this informative and you enjoyed it, please subscribe. Please share this. Please give me a thumbs up and like this video. And I will talk to you guys soon. Be safe out there. Take care of one another. Bye.